why is it that it is so difficult for us to let go of something or somebody? And it's most often not really because the very thing or that very person is actually necessarily good for us. I think what most of us are struggling with is to deal with change, especially change that means to let go of anything that feels familiar. And one of the biggest challenges we are facing with going through a change is to let go of old identifications, old beliefs, and it's kind of like your ego has to die. And those ego deaths, if you are able to open yourself for it, they help you then to see that you are so much more than what you currently think you are. You are not only that employee, you are not only that neighbor, not only that one type of friend or partner or mother or daughter. You are so much more, and we limit ourselves through thinking in these boxes for ourselves. So when we're facing a change, the best thing that you can do is to simply step through and to open yourself up to the unknown. And that is unfortunately stepping out of our comfort zone. So it is like a birth and a death at the same time. Just like a baby gets born, leaving the womb, entering the world, it needs to let go of that old phase. It doesn't know what will come next. It doesn't know if the next will be better or not, but a baby is not really judging. A baby is kind of forced to experience the birth. There's like no way around it. And the more you're trying to fight it, the more you're trying to resist it, the more pain you will create for yourself. So the more you can honestly let go and surrender and open yourself up to this experience, the less tightness there will be more flow. And the only thing you can really trust here is that flow, to let that flow happen. It's like, otherwise you swim against the stream, you know, you will get very easily tired very soon, and then it will feel like drowning. But if you swim with the river, eventually you will get somewhere. But right now you do not know where this next step will be. And if we allow ourselves to not think that the old that we know, that we feel safe with, is necessarily better and is necessarily what is actually meant for us, but if we can open ourselves up to new possibilities, new situations, new places, new people, new circumstances, if we can stop judging whether or not they are good for us, but simply open our field up to make space for these new things to come our way, then this transition will be so much easier. So yeah, I think it helps to remember that stepping out of the comfort zone in the end is more pleasant and more aligned with what wants to come into our life, other than trying to force something to stick together, forcing a state to keep going, to keep happening where it's actually already kind of dead or outdated, or you actually already grew out of it. So yeah, open yourself up for the unknown and see that it doesn't have to be painful, it doesn't have to be frightening, it doesn't have to be hurtful. But the only thing that is actually hurtful is if you betray yourself and if you keep telling yourself old stories that you already grown out of. Have a good day.